Blackthorn Donations is an application specifically built for the Salesforce Nonprofit Success Pack, or NPSP. It allows you to create donation forms with point and click, fully integrated with the NPSP. We give you a lot of options to create donation forms. You can have hosted pages, embeddable forms, pop-up buttons, or even for your existing donor base, you can send out mass emails for one-click donations. We also support custom questions and automated GAU allocations, campaign relations, and recurring donation automatic creation. Payment processing on the back end is done through Payment 360 and Stripe. We support cards and ACH scheduled transactions you can process in just about any currency, and there's also a processing API. So the form, when you create this, is fully declarative. There's no custom code that you need to create. On the right, you can see we create our form amounts, and you can also create custom questions with different types of fields. On the left, you'll see you can create a form related to an existing gateway. So if you have multiple Stripe accounts or bank accounts related to your nonprofit, you can relate the form by account. And then each section of our form is sectioned out here on the page by step 1, dealing with the different toggles for the amounts. Step 2, where you collect donor information. Step 3, if you want to enforce a Captcha, for instance, on the checkout. And then our form settings, this relates to the theming and also as well as the opportunities that get created and sending receipts. And on our hosted page settings, you get multiple options to control what the page looks and feels like, as well as auto-generated URL for the hosted page. Below, you'll see the content area where you can put in the content for the hosted page. And at the bottom, if you want to use just the form as an embeddable form, or if you want to use a button with a pop-up, we auto-generate the code for you. So now if we go to a sample form, we're going to go ahead and click on the hosted page URL. And this then generates the form on the fly. So if you wanted to create changes to the form, they're automatically referenced from your changes in Salesforce. You can see that the page works on all devices. It automatically resizes to fit the size of the screen that the user is loading the form from. And you'll see you can toggle between monthly and one time. You can set if you want to have custom questions on here. Here we're going to also allow for a custom amount, and we set the $19 as the predefined, pre-selected amount. So I'm going to go to next and fill out the basic information of the form. And then on our checkout page, I'm going to enter my basic payment information. And we have built-in validations and detection to automatically detect the card number and to only allow for expiration dates that are put in for the future. It won't even allow you to type in earlier dates. And then we also ask to automatically check off the box to increase the processing fee to just cover the costs. You can hide this or show it, and then we have a Captcha. So when I click donate, this does a lot of actions on the back end. If it's a one-time donation, we just make the opportunity. If it's a recurring donation, we create a recurring donation record, which automatically creates multiple opportunities. And we also do basic matching on the contact record if there's an email match, or we can automatically create a contact and a household. And this also does all the processing through Stripe and Payment 360. So the payment method is added to Salesforce as well as the forward-looking transactions, which will auto-capture. And you'll also see that our page auto-refreshed to our predefined redirect to thank the customer. Now you can also make changes to the form in real time. So I'm going to make some basic changes where I'll change the form from a toggle form to a stacked form. And we're going to put the monthly on the top rather than at the bottom as a different option. And then we're also going to change the theme from white to black, just to give you an example of how some of these options can change the form quickly. And I'll just refresh our form. And you see now that we have a different theme, and we also have a stacked form. So thanks for watching our demo. If you have any questions, just email us hi plus donations at blackthorn.io, or you can go ahead and download our app from the App Exchange and start processing. Thanks.